What it do, Zivoy crew? We're here with another live stream today. Enzo Fernandez, guys, he is so close to joining Chelsea, guys. It's on the brims. There's about, if I'm not mistaken, just about 24 hours until the window closes. I think a bit more than 24 hours. I think it's about 30, maybe 36 hours, if I'm not mistaken, until the window closes on the January window. Guys, we already got 11 people in here. I want everyone smashing that like button. We've just started stream. Smash that like button. Comment below. Let's roll the intro and get into today's stream. Let's go.
We fucking got him.
And yes, guys, Enzo Fernandez, guys, he's so close to joining this club. Oh my days, it's never been this close, guys. I absolutely can't believe it's gone to the brims, guys. Like it's literally one step away, and there's 30 hours left. This can be the biggest signing we've ever done in this football club in the latest period of time in the January window. So guys, this is absolutely insane. I need everyone right now to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, guys. It's Enzo Fernandez. Is it a here we go? We haven't got the here we go. We've got a David Ornstein update, a Ben Jacobs update, and we got a top skills update to kind of give to you guys. So I want everyone smashing the like button right now. We got Chelsea OG, my boy. He says, here we fucking go. Beer to my man. Spied. He says, man, he looks good in the Chelsea shirt. Man, he looks unbelievable. If this doesn't happen, then we'll have egg on thy faces. 11th down Tuesday, bro. Yeah, I know, but I know that's what time it closes, but I'm obviously from different time zone, and I don't know when it's 12 a.m. UK time. I always forget. I think it's... So I think it's about 36 hours until the window closes. Yep. I was yeah, same time. It's just that obviously for me it's a bit different time zone. So again, as I said, for me, I have to calculate it to you guys. Big up to my boy Chavi. Big up to Chavi. Chavi rare. Change that rare to W. Comment W. I've seen my boy Chavi. And we got Zavi, me, and Kai, the three guys. Been coming out. We've been exposing this clown Mickey the Ghost Man. We've been exposing this Declan Rice. Absolute frauds. Chavi's that one who's always there. Big up to my boy. Big up to Concierges. Has Matt got all the clear from the brown envelope? Kingpin fan, mate. I just report the news. I don't tell this brown envelope bullshit. Whoever has the news, I fucking report it. I don't care about, this brown envelope shit, mate. The same people he calls brown envelopes, but he believes this story about Rice is coming. Oh, Rice is coming, but they're brown envelopes. I don't get. I don't even understand this brown envelope shit, man. I just report what I see, but I'm going to need guys the chat to tell me if there is any breaking news. Yesterday, you guys were telling me the breaking news and stuff that's been happening. So I'm just gonna make sure I have it on the side just in case anything does happen. But let's jump into it. I want to get to the first source. Okay. Here we go. All right, let's get into the Ben Jacobs. So Ben Jacobs has said Beg Egbali is happy to travel abroad to get an Enzo if it has to. So I think Egbali is the main guy, the recent transfer with the Mudryk, and now with Enzo Fernandez. So Beg Egbali, as Jacob Ben says, is also happy to get the deal done. So are these owners willing to get the deal done, guys? That's the thing. Now, as I've heard, these owners want Enzo Fernandez, right? Yesterday, we heard it was official news that Chelsea, that Benfica want 120 mil pounds. We offered that 120 mil pounds, but then we backed out. We go, let's see if we get a better deal. So we backed down. We go, let's negotiate. So we negotiated with them. We said, give them 90. So they gave them the 90, and then they go, you know what, we're going to add players. to the deal. So now they want to give a 90 million deal plus players. Now I don't think Benfica accept that. I think Benfica want a straight up cash deal. Now, here's the thing: we will be paying as I am have been insured in those installments. Rui Costa, the owner of Benfica, wants as much money as he can possibly get ASAP. That's the type of guy he is. And we're hoping that no one else comes in for Enzo Fernandez, because I think if another team comes in for him, they can, like a Real Madrid, and there are some circulations about that, which I will bring up soon, then there could possibly be a possibility he doesn't come. But allow Mickey, seriously, I'll be at Daniel Crane's, I'm going to say this now: if we offer on installments, I can't. Exactly, and here's the thing. It's the release clause. The release clause is 120 mil. Now, Rui Costa is an absolute twat. He's, not a twat, I mean, he's a businessman. When he sees Chelsea are offering, big money for for Enzo Fernandez, they go, oh, they can afford it. He's going to change the release clause to 150 mil. So he already tried to change the release clause, but Enzo doesn't want that release clause changed. So it's 120 mil. You pay the money, you get the player. And that's what I'm saying. I think we will pay that money. But however, we're just trying to negotiate to other outlets before we kind of splash that cash. I think come January 31st, 10 p.m., I think we spend that money, that 120 mil for Enzo Fernandez. But at the moment, we're just kind of, not testing the water, but we're making other offers. I think he wants to kind of lower the deal, try to get 90 million to, instead of that 120 million price tag. But we'll see what they end up doing. I think at the end of the day, I think it'll just be an all cash deal. And I think players will be involved. I hope players do be involved, but we'll see. I think Bali better not mess this up. I hope not be able to remember yes, as he gets if we get Enzo top 4 is on. Says yes. And I don't want to jump to conclusion yet. I mean, yes, top 4 obviously top 4 mathematically is on. We're only I think we're 10 points behind. Liverpool is having an a worse season than us. They're in a horrible season, and their startings aren't working out. So we're 10 points off top 4. So can we get that? It is possible, definitely possible, but we really we can't take any hours from now to at least April. We have to be winning, and I think come Champions League, I think Champions League will dictate how we perform for the rest of the season, because Champions League is mid-Feb, so transfer the window's shut and everyone's kind of settled in. If say we get Enzo today, everyone will be settled in and ready to perform. So I think you come at Dortmund. If we play really good against Dortmund, there's a high chance, and we beat Tottenham 27th of Feb, and we come and we beat Leicester, and then we have and then all these other shit teams. Then we have to play Arsenal in April. So and honestly, guys, it can go either way. And we can still make top 4, but is it to jump to the conclusion? I'm not going to. I think to jump to that conclusion, we need to see these players intact. I said months ago we'll finish top 4, but it ain't looking pretty now. I go game by game. So at the moment, I don't think top 4, but Enzo could definitely change that for sure. After seeing the news come out this morning, I have a feeling Costa has been told by the board he has to accept the offer. I also think so as well. I think, you come to August, say, yes, we may pay that same money, but what if another midfielder comes out of the woods? Like, what if, that guy from, Gladbach? I'm not too sure his name is Manu. I think it's Mano. Like, what if he just comes out and becomes good? Like, now, we'll be... And if Onana or McAllister... So there's a lot of offers, and so they don't want to... 120 mil is a one-time offer. Like, we could go for Caicedo maybe next summer. So, I highly believe Enzo Fernandez comes to Chelsea. I highly believe, from my opinion, that it will be a £120 million deal. Michael just said here, Michael said, "Man, what's the percentage?" From my opinion, Michael, I'm not a reporter, I have no sources, but from my opinion, from what I've read, I'll say there's at least a 75% chance this guy comes to this club. And I'll say there's like a 1% chance he goes to another club, but he stays. And the reason I say there's a 75% chance Enzo Fernandez joins is because we offered that £120 million to Benfica. We have the money. We have the money to spend it. We're willing to spend the money. It's just we want to go to other resources and maybe use our players and get involved, get rid of, because we want to get rid of their wood. And I think they're trying to negotiate, but Roy Costa won't budge. And Roy Costa knows at the end of the day they'll pay that 120 million, right? So, as I said, I highly believe if there's not a here we go today, as we said while we're live, if there's not a here we go, there'll be a here we go tomorrow this time, and I think it'll be 120 million. I think if the bid is today, the bid will be a 90 million pound plus player. However, if the bid's tomorrow, it'll be a 120 million straight euro offer, straight euro, just straight cash for the guy. That's what I think it is. Send Mount and Havertz to midfield and okay, get Enzo. Yeah, exactly. Like Enzo's a must play. But guys, we got 45 people in here. I want everyone smashing the like button right now before we move on, guys. We got 20 likes. Let's make a poll, guys. Make a poll. Let's have a will. Guys, I need everyone smash the like button before we get into more breaking news. Will Enzo join Chelsea? Okay, guys, vote for guys. We're guys saying, guys, but the problem and everyone goes right now. I don't know what everyone's doing, guys. Like the goddamn stream. Let's get to 30 likes, guys. All you gotta do is smash the like button. Subscribe if we're new. We already got some new subscribers. We up to Ziva X just subscribed, and I'm not gonna Mr. Sa, appreciate for you for subbing as well. But I need those likes up as well, my people. Big ups. What is everyone saying? Michael says they have to accept that, man. I even think if they don't want to accept, we will just pay the clause. And that's the thing. We're trying to offer, we're trying to negotiate, we're trying to give them offers. However, at the end of the day, I think we buy that release clause. I think end of the day, we say, you know what? Fine, we've negotiated, it's not working, there's limited time, we'll pay the release clause, whatever, have it. And I think Rui Costa is smart. I think Rui Costa knows we'll pay the release clause no matter what. As I said, I think there's 100% that there is 100% chance that Todd Bowie and Egg Barley want Enzo Fernandez. There's a 100% chance they want him at this club. However, they don't want to pay that full price. They want to get a good deal for him, like every person would want it. You don't want to pay full price. You want to try and negotiate. So they're negotiating like they've done for everyone. But unfortunately, Mr. Rui Costa isn't accepting. He's not accepting it. He's like, no. You pay the release clause or nothing. You want the player? Here's the release clause. And then Chelsea were like, okay, we'll pay the release clause. And Rule's like, shit, they're going to actually pay it. So what he did yesterday is he tried to up Enzo Fernandez release clause to 150 million euros. He was thinking about it, but he wasn't going to go ahead with it because he knew Enzo would say no. So he knows Chelsea will pay for the release clause. So he's just trying to get as much money as he can because he doesn't want Enzo to leave. He doesn't want Enzo to leave, and he wants to get as much money as he can. So he's going to up the price evaluation even more so he can get a better deal. He goes, I'll get 30 million more, and fine, we'll let Enzo go, but you got to pay them more money now. But he didn't go through with it. Right? So Rui Costa even knows that Chelsea will pay for the deal. So he's trying to get the best deal possible. It would be funny. Well, last time it's funny because he again yesterday told the club he wanted to go. Yeah. Obviously the guy doesn't want to play Benfica, obviously he has high, he's not like a Caicedo and comes out and writes publicly. I think, I'm not saying that was a bad thing for Caicedo because the club lied on his end. But Fernandez is someone, who's very respectful to the club. And, as I said, I don't feel the need. He has to come and push out, he doesn't need to come publicly. He needs to go to his manager and everything, go, I want to leave. And that they should say, okay, let's go. Let's go to Chelsea, so he shouldn't need the urge to kind of go and push for a move. But he definitely wants to come for the club, 100%. Benfica, we have to undertake us. Benfica have many. They have many money problems, and this Portuguese club they do the same thing where they bring up players and then they sell them. Like they've been doing that for years, so it's really nothing new. If the deal doesn't get sorted today, Enzo will hunt. And now here's the thing, Daniel. I think it has until I'll say it again. 31st of January, the window shuts. Right. My theory is, and is backed by what the reports have said, is as we speak right now, Daniel, as we speak, Enzo Fernandez and Chelsea Football Club and Rui Costa, the Benfica owner, are negotiating. Todd Bowie and Egg Barley are trying to negotiate for the best price. They're thinking, we're throwing Ziyech, we're throwing Gallagher, we're throwing Mount, we're throwing players. You guys want players? And Rui Costa's like, no. 120 mil release clause, 120 mil release clause, 120 mil release clause. And Bowie's like, okay, let's try as much as we can. If Rui Costa won't budge, we'll pay the release clause last minute. And I highly believe an hour or two before deadline day, we will go and spend that release clause for Enzo Fernandez. As I said right now, we are just trying to get the best deal. Now, we have a article from David Ornstein, guys. So I need everyone to like the video right now. The poll has 29 votes, but we only got 28 likes. How does that work, guys? I need everyone to like the goddamn video, guys. Come on. Amongst this would only leave a couple of signs and some of Felix and a permanent. And yeah, exactly. I think Felix, again, I don't want to jump to a conclusion, but I really hope we can sign Felix on a permanent. Zachariah, for me, is too injury prone. I don't think we sign him, but I think he's an absolute class player, just injury prone. I would love to see him play consistently, but I don't think he can. So, so we get Felix, we get, a permanent DM like Enzo, and maybe we go get another DM like a Ruben Neves or Caicedo, or you go get a I don't know. I'm just throwing names as Bellingham or Rice. I don't know, just other names. But I would personally, if you want to go get an Enzo, maybe go get Caicedo. It will cost a lot of money, but we're Chelsea fucking football club, yeah. So that's how we roll. Back to my boy Zuba, always in the chat. Appreciate you, man. He says, I think it's done. It's just a matter of both parties shaking hands and signing the papers. I think the agent. Yes, I agree. I think everything's done. I think the groundwork is done. I think now it's just, as I say, getting the right price. I mean, Todd Bowie wants the best price. Roy Costa wants the highest price. That's how that's how they both roll. With my boy Hanno, he says tuning in from school. Hopefully it gets done. Yes, sir. Hopefully it does get done. Structure of the deal is key, says Michael. And as we said, if we wait till August to get him, the UEFA contract goes down to 5 years. So we can only sign him on a 5-year deal when Bowie wants to do his 7 years. Be to my boy Joey G. Boy, always good to see you in the chat. But David Ornstein, guys, breaking news from David Ornstein said about 2 hours ago. David Ornstein has just said that Chelsea talks to Enzo Fernandez have advanced, dialogue ongoing since rejection, and now ramping up in the search of a deal. Chelsea will go high if Benfica payments terms are right, plus avoid summer battle. No other parties are involved. So it's just us. We're the only ones in Frim. And as I said, guys, there's no competition. So the only thing Todd Bowie is trying to do is negotiate with Roy Costa. And Roy Costa has no other options. It's just Chelsea. So he either accepts the deal or he doesn't. And I think, as I said, I think at the end of the day, he accepts the 120 mil. He won't reject the one. He will reject a 90 million pound plus players because he knows Todd Bowie will go to 120. He 100%. And I know everyone should sit here. Everyone knows Todd Bowie will go to that 120 mil mark. He will do it. But he's just trying to get the best deal he can before he goes and just jumps, just jumps right in, So I'm very, very confident, guys, that we get this guy now. In terms of the price, 120 million, guys, it's a lot of money, guys. Very lot of money. So I want to know everyone's thoughts. Are you guys happy with the signing? Pedro says Todd is Abramovich in disguise. Tipash says we will see the first 10 year contract. Do you think we will see 10 years? I don't know. Maybe, because I think he'll be a record signing, if I'm not mistaken. Pack says the ball bag won't hand him over in January. We'll see. Our squad is so near to being complete. The best thing is the summer we can focus on now. Exactly. I think getting a director of football in, and starting to put these players on the market, we can start getting rid of players, and then we can start getting more, young players. We start getting we can start buying, more trickle makers, for 20, 30 mil, from Brazil. We're going to start buying some cheap players, and maybe we need a couple more players to fill in the positions, maybe another keeper to replace Mendy or another centre back or, whatever needs fixing. And so maybe another striker, whatever needs fixing. Our attack would always probably need fixing. But that's something we can look at August. And coming August, we're having Cuckoo already coming in. We're set with that. So it's just a matter of what we need to fill in and what the negatives are from now to August, so we can improve on that in August. So from now to August, and what we need to improve on, so when we come to August, we can improve it. Have a game Tuesday night. Chelsea have to get done Monday or not going to happen. No, it doesn't work like that. It's whatever the deadline day is. So they have about, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's 10, 11. So they have about, what time is in the UK? It's 10:30 now. So they have about 36 hours. So when it hits 11:59, January 31st UK time, that's the time they have. Imagine if we had Liverpool owners yeah. And I'm very, very happy with Todd Bowie at the moment. As I said, I was speaking a couple people yesterday, and people were coming at me, kind of like, why do I dislike Toboy? I've always said I have very neutral, respect for Toboy. I think he's made some mistakes, but I think he's done very good for this club. And I think I shake his hand this summer. He's done absolutely amazing for this club, spending the money. I think the last August window was a horrific window. There was no one to dictate players. The manager got sacked too early. We brought in a interim PE teacher. Like, I don't know, guys, but as a Bowie fan, absolutely fantastic what he's done. We just need to keep going on from here. But to my boy D Bridge, big up Ziyech, glad to be here. Remember that to like, so that's right, my boy. Big up to you. And we're chilling in the house, guys. Big up to Chelsea Perspective. Always glad to see him, guys. As I said, when I finish my stream, I send the link. Everyone jumps over to Chelsea Perspectives. I'm not going to be here for long, guys. I have to head off soon. T-Pashas, if we get Enzo, what position do you think will finish the season? So if we get Enzo, Mudryk, remember, we have Maduke as well, right? A player who kind of rotational player for now, so we got a lot of players. Where do we finish? I don't want to say like 6th or 5th, like top 10. Like I want to finish top 4. I'm not gonna sit for 5th, 6th, or 7th. Like Potter has all the resources. It's up to Potter now. The pressure's on Potter. We have the players. If we get Enzo, right? I understand maybe we don't have the Nkuku, we don't have the Malo Gusto, but we have to definitely excel from here. Like if we finish like 7th, man, there's some question marks. So we will win CL here's the other argument that we will win the Champions League with Enzo. We can. We're that team. We'll come 10th in the table, but win the fucking Champions League and then the Europa League next year. So we are that team. We're to my boy Declare now, bro. Tell everyone you hate Chelsea equally. Tell everyone one you hate Chelsea equally. I don't know what you're waffling about, Declare. Get out of here. Royal fans that are crying don't understand the Bowie said he'll invest 1.4. Exactly. I mean, they want us to get relegated and shit, but look at where you're now. And now Bowie's, but like I said, Bowie, I'm very neutral on Bowie. I think he came in, he didn't do that well, but he learned, from his mistakes. I don't think they were very big mistakes, but he learned from them. And now I'm past that and we're moving forward. Now, for me, the thing is Bowie the right guy? Is Bowie the right manager to take us to the next level? No, Potter. Guys, is Potter the one now? We've got the players. Is he the one to take us to the next level? I'm still unsure. And I think I jumped to the conclusion a couple of weeks ago when I was really angry and I said Potter out. I'm still Mason Mount out, Havertz out. That's not changing, but I give time to these managers. I want Potter to succeed. I want Potter to prove me wrong. But can he do it? I don't think so. Big up to Tommy, says top 6 with Enzo. If we sign Enzo, we shouldn't lose any more games this season. Yeah, we'll lose the occasion, but we should play better football. I thought it was been horrible. Like if you want to change, you got to change these players, and you got to start getting rid of players. So I'll give Potter probably till the end of the year. So he has this January phase and he has the August phase. If we're in the same position next year when we're not improving, then we'll have to have a conversation. But I don't think it's anything to jump on right now because sacking him doesn't fix anything. I know it might sound a bit comical, but I have a gut feeling we'll win the UCL this season again. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Stabby says Potter is average. What do you think would be a best 11 with Enzo? Best 11: Kepa, Reece James, Badalashil, Thiago Silva, Cucurella, Enzo, Kova, Felix. If everyone's fit, let's say everyone's fit. Sterling, probably Havertz, Mudryk. Yeah, probably that. And then Nkuku comes in and replaces that right-hand side with Sterling. Or Nkuku comes striker. But I want to see a lot of Mudryk, to be honest. But Declared, let's fucking hope so, because fucking Declared, do you not remember in August when we said Thomas Tuchel had his place, we're now gonna succeed, and we fucking failed. So let's hope so, man. But the only bad signing Bowie has signed is Aubameyang, Koulibaly, yeah. but he didn't get rid of any outings. And again, were they his players? Mason Mount must be shitting his pants right now. Hopefully, Bowie didn't add him to the end. Let's hope he did. I don't want Europe League. Potter must go. Hasif, as I said, Hasif, I think sacking Potter right now. I've said Potter needs to go. For me, Potter doesn't win us any big trophies, but he has time to. Thankfully, he has the time to prove me wrong because there's no other managers who we can get. Yeah, declared. I think that's one thing I agree with you. Tom, yeah, he will. Tuchel would have killed it. Potter, I said it again. Potter will not win us a Premier League. Potter, I doubt will win us a Champions League, but I just don't think he's that manager who gets us to a high level. He's not our next Alex Ferguson. I think I said I'll give him till next year because there's no manager we can get to replace him. But I don't think he's that guy. Can't tell if he's fully fit. I'm just tired of the backwards passes, bro, honestly. And remember, half of the passes come from Mount when he gets the ball. He chucks it back. So, Tottenham, my bottle, here we go. First team ever. Yeah, I heard that Pedro Porro is not going to Tottenham. That is funny indeed, because I need everyone to smash that like button, guys. Come on, smash the like button. Oof, I ate too much for dinner, guys. So I am full, so it's hard for me to talk. Fucking hell. Way too much. Guys, we got 90 votes, but we only got 38 likes. You guys serious right now, bro? Come on.
Bro, are you serious right now, bro?
Get these goddamn likes up, guys. And we've signed the midfielder, guys. Guys, we're so close signing midfielder. And when we do... This will be everyone's reaction when we sign that midfielder, because 2018 was the last fucking midfielder we signed. I like think Lukaku could still do well playing with Lukaku. I don't think Lukaku just genuinely hates his club that he will never play well. I think take away that interview, he could have had a career here, but he just didn't. To all the Potter doubters, Pep was an average manager when he went to Barcelona with the super squad built by Frank. I mean, again, I think Pep has, again, we can sit here and say that, but Pep was an authoritarian manager. Arteta is an authoritarian manager. Klopp is an authoritarian manager. These are all authoritarian managers. Potter's not that authoritarian. Sir Alex Ferguson, a very calm authoritarian manager. So I don't see Potter as very authoritarian for me. Potter will win us Champions League this year. Mate, let's hope he does. Please, Potter, prove me wrong. Like I want Potter to be our next Alex Ferguson, but I don't see it happening. Roman changed football ownership back in 2000. Now Bowie changing football ownerships in the 2020s. Man, I mean, it's the biggest January window transfer ever. I think it's, and he spent 500 million already. To Bowie in 6 months. It's crazy. Yeah, Lukaku's done. I think Potter will oversee the rebuild and will bring in a winner in a couple of, I don't know the last word, in a couple of seasons. Let's hope so. But guys, we've got 93 people in here. I don't know why there's likes aren't up, guys. Get to that. Can we get to, guys? We need to get to 1K as soon as possible. So everyone like, subscribe. We need to get to 1K ASAP. Oh, seriously. Let's see what other news we have. Is there any breaking news? Pies tweets. Let's see if there's any Pies tweeted. Again, this is kind of following what I said before, just to kind of show that there is a source that Chelsea are in talks with Benfica. It's up to Roy Costa. So, whatever happens today, guys, I said Chelsea are 100% in for this player. They want this player. It's up to Roy Costa. Will he accept what he said, the 120 million fee that he planned himself out, or is he gonna back out of the deal? So everyone needs to let me know, like, subscribe. I don't know everyone's thoughts on it right now. Bit of boy nipping in the chat. Hope you're well. Nipping up, you're well. Benjamin says, "I'll be so glad for the deal to be done." Yeah, as I said, I hope that I think the deal gets done possibly tomorrow. So let's hope that. Yeah, don't get Pep the Potter. Again, you want to be something big at Chelsea. You just gotta have authority. You just gotta have this. Like you gotta know what you want. Like Potter needs to say, "I want fucking A, B, and C, D." Like right now, I think Bowie is actually having a good plan where he's building a team to where if he sacks Potter, it still works out. So that for me is actually quite good. I would rather that than build a team around this manager. Daniel says, I can feel Enzo coming today or tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, I mean, there's only today or tomorrow left. Adam says, how is it not done still? Don't know. 100% Todd, as I said, he had a horrible last season, but now he's done very, very well. He'll be a superstar for Chelsea, says Tyrone about Enzo. Is there any other even news to cover? I mean, there was this report. I don't think this is true, but I want everyone to send me their thoughts. Real Madrid are interested in Chelsea target Enzo Fernandez, but not for January, and the price what Benfica are asking for right now. So, again, guys, if Real Madrid gets involved, if we wait till August and Real Madrid gets involved, that's when we'll take that fat L. Like we'll have to fat L. Stay up late, man. Don't miss the news. Oh man, I'm really so tired, man. Like I ate so much, man. Fuck, it's hard to speak. Too much, man. It will be harder now because there's less time for Benfica to get a replacement. Not just that, I don't. Yeah, they don't. Again, it's just a release clause. It's not harder. We don't. As I said, if I'm selling this phone, right? I'm selling this phone. I said it's $100. You want it? Here you go. Here you go. I have a meeting tomorrow, but if you want the $100, you have the $100. I don't have a replacement, but you want it? Here you go. Fuck. Oops, I just dropped my phone. Fuck. But Todd Bowie comes and goes, Matt, I'll give you 85. And I go, no. I need to sell it by tomorrow. And Todd goes, Matt, I'll give you 90. I go, no, it's 100. It's 100. I'm not negotiating. And then come 11:59, before 12 a.m., he goes, all right, I'll do it for 100. And I go, all right, here you go. Done. So it's whatever the asking price is set. Todd Bowie just has to pay the money. If Todd Bowie pays the money, the deal is done. The deal is done. It's set. There's no ups and no, maybe no. If Bowie pays the 120 mil, it's done. I think we can compete with them. I don't think so. I don't think so. They would rather sell it to a Madrid. I think Madrid's the only team I'm scared of. Like, if you bring in a Liverpool, Arsenal, yeah, I don't care. Tottenham, fucking who cares? PSG, But when Real Madrid gets in that picture, oh no. Oh no. Nah. We have to know us. It's big on map. Enzo might choose Madrid or UEFA, Barcelona because of no. I mean, he only choose that if it comes to August. So like, if it's August and then they have the chats to him, if Real Madrid really want him, they'll get him. Like people go, don't fear Madrid. No, fear Madrid. Madrid literally took Endrick. We were on Endrick for like 3 months. They came in 1 week and took him. Like, they have the money. They have the influence. Roy Costa just wants the highest bidder. Whoever pays the highest bidder will get the player. Simple. It's a 120. It's a 120. Guys, anyone can come right now and get Enzo Fernandez. As I said, if you look at this phone, anyone can come and get this phone. A, B, C, and D. Whoever pays it first gets the player. But there's no negotiating with Roy Costa. He just wants the money. You give him the money, you get the player. It's not a complicated negotiation. It's not at all. No, I don't think we'll be in for Jude Bellingham. I think Jude Bellingham is another. I think Jude Bellingham's a decent player. I think he's just fairly very overpriced. Again, we're paying 120 mil for Enzo Fernandez, as I say that. But do I see that happening? I don't think so. I think if anyone comes in, actually, maybe I do see Bellingham actually, because now we got a DM sorted. We need kind of another. What would you call him? A box to box, Bellingham. So we need some maybe like something like that. So I don't know. Maybe we can get him. It's the structure that is messing us up. Don't think about exactly the amount is irrelevant. It's just that Roy Costa just wants the money. Todd Bowlby wants to get the cheapest price possible, and he's waiting to the. And Todd Bowlby knows there's zero competition in the deal. He knows that Roy Costa will take the 120 release clause. So Bowlby's just trying to get as much deals as he can, negotiate as much as he can, and then they go, you know what, 11.59 on 31st of Jan, fuck it, you win. Here's a 120 mil. No, I don't want Rice. Absolutely not. I don't want no Declan Rice at my club ever. Declan Rice is not the player I want at Chelsea Football Club. He will not succeed this club to a high level. That's a player who lives in the past. If you're talking 2018, if you're talking 2010, I'll get Declan Rice because he's a traditional centre defensive midfielder. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, these guys are more attacking. These guys are more techie, right? Rice is living in a double CDM pivot, mate. This is not 2010. If you want a single CDM player, you go get Ruben Neves for 40 million, right? Experience 27. If he fails, it's not a big risk, but that's not the ideal player I get. You get your Caicedo, you get your Enzo. If that doesn't work out, you go get that kid from Mönchengladbach. What's his name? Mano? No? Borussia Mönchengladbach. Oh, what's that guy's name? Connie, that's right, Connie. I think if that doesn't happen, we'll go get that kid. I think for about 60 mil. That's another very good player. So I wouldn't mind him. I haven't seen enough of him. I'm gonna start watching him now. We are in for him, so I will kind of have a look for him because as I said, you're right. If Caicedo gets done to Arsenal, go get this young fella for about 60, 50 mil. Again, he's more of a central midfielder. He's not really a CDM, so he can work well with a defensive midfielder. He's more of an attacking player, of a creating option. Matt, thoughts on Johnny calling fans like you brown envelopes, and he says Miz, Matisse, and Nunes, Andrew, Kai, Lewis. Again, this brown envelopes, I don't even know what it really means these days. He changes the dictionary defined word for it every time. So when it talks about Mason Mount wanting 300k, they're brown envelopes, but then those same brown envelopes say Declan Rice wants to join Chelsea, and then they somehow believe it. So I don't know, all over the place. And you want to go listen to fairy tales in Disneyland? You go watch Johnny Minerals. You want to hear the facts? Like 110 people are watching now. You want to hear the facts? The facts are here. Zubi Mendy, I heard that name as well. Zubi Mendy from a Spanish young fella. He was actually in August. We're looking at him actually now. Think of it. Yeah, he was the August guy everyone was spamming. Thing. I think Barcelona won him. And Arsenal are looking at him. But again, you go get me. If again, there's a lot of these new young CDMs, from Spanish leagues and stuff. He's more of a defender midfielder, where the Kone guy is more of an attacking player. But again, whoever fits the style, fits the system, it's great. Yes, guys, like, subscribe, please help me out. We are the Social Architects is currently listening to you at the office, bro. Big up to my boy, Social Architects. Hope you're well, my man. Appreciate you joining. I think Declan Rice is a bang average footballer. I mean, what qualities does he bring to this team? Maybe 1v1, he's great. You can defend the play, but we don't really look for our CDMs to defend. Our CDMs are supposed to are the transitional line to bring the ball from the back to the front. We don't really use them as defenders, and we got players who can defend that. We don't want to set him back in CDM. If we want to set him back in CDM, we'll put Chalobah. That's what Declan Rice is. So you need someone who can attack, who is skillful dribbling. I don't think Declan Rice is fit for this club anyway. I don't think he's good enough. I think his mentality is horrible as well. You guys want a strong CDM, but you look at Declan Rice, this guy's fucking a stick. He's right. Stick. So I don't know. Matheus Nunes, another guy can get in. Again, there's so many options. Declan Rice is not the option we need. Go get me Enzo Fernandez, and then go get me, if Caicedo's out of the picture, you go get me a Matheus Nunes, the guy from Real Sociedad. That Xavi says, Zubimendi, you go get you go get Connie from Mönchengladbach. So there's heaps. Bit of Vision's Kingdom says, I prefer an Enzo and Caicedo partnership. I'm showing it to speak, man. Jeez, I ate too much. Some place on Ligon today. Fucking ate way too much. Way too much. Rice is not a good player, big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. He is. He's a banging average footballer. Let's go, Rice, as declared. Declared wants Rice, guys. Declared wants Rice. Declared wants Rice. But I don't see Declan Rice as being a suitable player for this team anyway. As I said, he's a central defensive midfielder. Go get me there's much better options to get. As Yusuf, as I said, the deal is very, very close. Like it's happening today or tomorrow. Like it has to. That's factual. Today or tomorrow happens. I think personally the deal gets done. I think at the end of the day we pay that release clause. Right now we're trying to negotiate. Bali's off the plane to Portugal, so as we speak, he will go if he needs to. So we just gotta wait, man. We just gotta wait, and I highly, highly believe that it does happen. And guys, there is also the three good news, guys. The 3 sponsorship is set to expire this summer. An agreement with a new shirt sponsor has been enclosed, but collapsed before Christmas. However, Chelsea is still for their have time to agree news with. I don't want whale fan. Give me like Tesla. I want like Spotify. It looks nice. Not whale fin. Isn't this like a crypto shit? It's a crypto. I don't know crypto shit. I'm fucking get out of here, man. I don't know crypto shit, man. Give me like Tesla or something. I don't know, like McDonald's. Now I love a Spotify, you know, like this, or like the Apple logo or something. Guys, breaking news. Guys, we got breaking news. Breaking news from Sky Sports. So everyone smash the like button. Meeting with Benfica this morning. As I said, they can reach a deal. Hoping Benfica will accept a deal which consists of numbers of installments. La Liga mids worry me. A lot of them possibly. Tipash, you're all right. Amrabat, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Exactly, man. Crypto's going down. The whale film will pull that, man. Go give me like Tesla or something. Whale film is also good. They're probably gonna go bankrupt soon. Adam Newson says, Michael, let me start Adam Newson. But I got breaking news, guys. So I need everyone to smash the like button, guys. I got breaking news. Yes, I am, my brother. Yes, I am. Right from the heart of Melbourne, guys. So Adam Newson. I haven't heard that name in years. I haven't heard him since the 2021 window. Adam Newson. What's he said now, young fella? If my Twitter wants to load, but I got breaking news, guys. I need everyone to smash that like button right now. Twitter wants to load. Yeah, it's kind of what I was just saying here, that there is another meeting. Confidence remains that the agreement can be reached. Really is down to whether Benfica alter their release clause or nothing stands. So that's as I've been saying. So the breaking news, guys, is that either Conor Gallagher or Ruben Loftus-Cheek could go if Enzo comes in. Smiling through it all, can't believe this. Facts. Very, very, very good news. If we can get a Gallagher or Loftus-Cheek out, that's very. So it's very good if we can get them out and then bring someone, obviously like Enzo in. 100 people in here, guys, and you never smash the like button. We're on 60 likes, and we got 188 votes, but we only got 60 likes. Yeah, let's get to 100 likes right now, guys. I know what we're doing. Get a striker that can score goals. Again, Giovanni, 100% agree, but who is a profile of a striker that we need? Said it was good for Chelsea, reminds me of young Kante. Yeah, he is, but if Arsenal snatch him up, who's our next target we're going to get? Enzo in, Ruben out, says Daniel. I agree. I think Ruben Loftus Claps men's cheeks has been here for 10 years. He's been here for 10 guys. He was around for the Jose era. The guy's old. The guy's 27. The guy's old. Right? So he needs to go. Right? He's done. Gallagher is not fit for this system. Gallagher has shown he can play football. He's shown he can play at the highest level. at Crystal Palace. So just go sell him to another system. Go get him to Palace, and he can perform well there. It's like, oh, we missed out on Gallagher, blah blah. No. Look at Gilmore, guys. Fucking thank God we sold Gilmore, guys. Gilmore was garbage. I don't think I saw him today against Liverpool. Fucking rubbish. But he doesn't, guys. Yeah, fit. He's fit, but what does he do when he comes on the pitch? Nothing. Oh yeah, he's fit, but he doesn't do anything. Like, I'd rather have an injury-prone Zachariah, at least because I know when he's fit, he does something, than have a Gallagher who's always in. Oh yeah, he's fit, but he's shit. Yes, yes, I agree. Yeah, I will take Mbappe any fucking day of the week. Yes. Giovanni said Jorginho has never had good forward to make his job easier this way. It's just, again, Jorginho can move the ball forward. He does do it. It's just that he's not fast enough, and he's too old now. He's done an exceptional career at Chelsea. Now again, he's a very old school footballer. It's time to move on to this new style of football, and that's why I say, don't want to Declan Rice, and it's time to get rid of Jorginho. It's time to move on. Like, we're gonna move on these old players and start bringing in new players who play in the new system that fit our system. More breaking news, guys. More breaking news. I need everyone to smash like button. We have 107 people in here. Right, I need everyone to stay in the chat. I need everyone to stay because this will make sure. I was just checking today, guys. This makes sure we can get monetized. We can have super chats, so I can prioritize your comments and everything to support the stream. So stay in the chat, keep watching, keep commenting, spam the comments, like the stream, share. Breaking news: Chelsea had been willing to wait until the summer to complete the Enzo deal, but UEFA is set to close the loophole. So we have to get it done. You want Enzo? Has to be done now. Gallagher's worth 30 million. Yeah, 90 million euros plus Gallagher. That equals 120. Yeah. Twitter will crash if Enzo Fernandez joins Chelsea. This has been one of the most hyped transfers ever, and it's unbelievable. So we've been breaking news. Big up to Mr. Moises. His Roman Abramovich truly loved Chelsea by making sure Chelsea ends up in safe hands. 100%. I mean, he loved the club, man. He loved the club. Absolutely loved the club. Let's see if there's any breaking news, guys. Just quickly. Look at Sky Sports with a stupid. Does Chelsea really need Enzo Fernandez? Come on. He did say yes, we do. But guys, come on. What stupid? Come on. Twitter will crash like Tesla does. The salt from my rivals. I mean, yeah, they're too salty, guys. Like, oh, how does Chelsea have this money? FFP, blah blah blah. Okay, idea. With my boy Chelsea all the way. Get Enzo and 50 mil Gallagher for Caicedo. 50 million for Enzo and mate, this is not football, mate. You can't negotiate that much. You want to get 50 million for Enzo and swap Gallagher and Caicedo, mate. I wish you can just do a swap deal Gallagher for Caicedo, man. It's like fucking something a car for an apple. 7 more subs. Are we 7 subs away? Are we? It's gonna be 7. I need everyone. Stop, everyone. Stop what we're doing. Everyone, stop. I need everyone. Stop what they're doing. Like the goddamn stream, number 1. Like the stream here. Subscribe, guys. We got. Guys, everyone got 91. I need everyone to like the video. We got 200 votes, but 69 likes. So like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure that notification bell is on. I need to ensure, guys. You guys need to ensure that notification bell is on. Because if it's not on, you guys don't know when I'm live. So hit that bell. Hit all. So you guys know when I'm live. And I'll show you. Let me get it on my alt account. On my main one. But we're just going to take an intermediate break, guys. We're going to take an intermediate break before we continue the news. Let's see you guys. I need everyone to go here. They got to like the video, subscribe, and make sure that bell is on all. Everyone put that bell on all so you guys know when I'm live. right? And how many subs we on? How many subs we to 1K? 5. 5 subs off, guys. Enzo Fernandez. I said let's get 1K by end of January window, and we're actually nearly there. I said subscribe, guys. Enzo Fernandez. Guys, Enzo Fernandez will join if you guys like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. Now, I can't say that's true, but that's what I've been hearing. Journalists have said if you subscribe to Ziyech Juniors and like the video and notifications on, Mason Mount will leave an Enzo Fernandez join. So you got here, guys. The like button's right here. Everyone click that button, subscribe, and that notification bell must be on. Must be on. Turn that bell on. How many subs we have, guys? And we're gonna get into, because we have breaking news to give you guys. So I need everyone to subscribe with 2 subs off. Appreciate everyone. We've hit 1K. Big ups to everyone, every single person, guys. We've only been doing these streams since March 2022. I do 2 streams a week, sometimes once a month. I don't really put a lot of effort into it, but you guys come watch. So I appreciate every single one of you who subscribe, who's liked. As I said, coming to now more April, August, we can kind of see more of a consistency of streams. More structure. But as I said, Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays are normally the days that we are live. But big up to everyone who has liked, subscribed, and support them. Big up to Oz Even, who says our rivals will give us so much slack. I mean, they always do. But who cares, man? Like, they are losers. I'm sure Gallagher will do good at. Honestly, just send Gallagher back to Palace. Like, that's a team he'll do really, really good at. He did it well there, and just send him back. And this will break the internet. Enzo to Chelsea, here we go, would absolutely break the internet. And that's what we want. We look, and look, this is what the fans are doing. Look at these rival fans. These rival fans are so salty that they're creating petitions for UEFA to investigate Chelsea spending. Like, oh my god, they're just so salty. Can't sleep last night because of Enzo Style. Get me done now. Just get it done, man. Get it done, guys. Get it done so a climate can Slimate can sleep. Keep minding the wrong ones. We got to my boy. I heard Chelsea willing to pay the full amount for Enzo. Yeah, as I said, Chelsea will pay that full amount for Enzo. Right now, they're just in the negotiating phase. That they want to ensure that the release clause doesn't go up. They want the release clause at 120 mil, not 150. So they want to ensure. Sorry, back. Maybe to MG. MG says, "Hey bro, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with that Mason Mount? That Mason Mount undeserved Chelsea career is finished." Oh my god. Probably I'll say a 9, because that one part of me was hoping he could succeed, but he never did. So I hope he succeeded, but he couldn't. He never succeeded. Yeah, no, we're supposed to be 10th. We're not playing Champions League next year, but somehow all these teams are scared of us. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Buy my cookbook. We still got Nkuku to come as well next season. Exactly. And like, we haven't stopped here. We got Malo still coming. We got Nkuku coming. We're still possibly going to get more players to come as well. So, like, it's not stopping here, guys. It's not going to stop here. Dodgers have kind of said Chelsea had been willing to wait until summer to complete Fernandez deal, but as revealed at times, UEFA is set to close a loophole that the Stamford Bridge has capitalized on by setting a limit of 5-year contract. So we have to sign before August, or we have to only sign for 5 years, which is kind of stupid. 100%. We're a big club, and we always will be a big club. And as I said, these people kind of accepting these losses and accepting that, trust the process when nothing's being happened. That's small club mentality. I'm sorry, but we are special people. We support special club. We expect this club to consistently do well. As an Arsenal fan, I also don't care if Chelsea spend this fair play to them. I only care about Arsenal. Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit about Arsenal either. I hope they lose the league. How much are you willing to pay for Joao Felix? Again, depends how he performs. Mech stab. If he say balls out, like, plays 23 games, 11 goals, like 11 assists and 6 goals, has great, plays well every game, I'll spend that 90 million payout for him. But if he's been horrible, I'll send him back. So he has to perform well, and we saw him against Liverpool before he got that red card. He was absolutely fantastic. I can't fucking wait. Can't fucking wait to see him again, man. I can't wait to see him again. And Malo Gusto exactly to come back. You should go live. Depends if I'm awake, if I'm around, 100%. I will go live, and if there's a here we go, and I was hoping for a here we go today. Or now, Chelsea are ready to send a delegation to Portugal in a bid to finalize the deal for Benfica midfielder. Senior official, yeah, exactly. So we've sent the deal. Egg Barley is ready to travel to Lisbon to bring Fernandez here. What should we do with Romelu Lukaku? Send him to China. Send him to Saudi. Start learning Chinese with Lukaku, mate, because you're going to get sent there, mate. Aaron says, is Potter the right man to pilot these players to the next level? And Moises, I'll be completely honest with everyone. I don't think so. I don't think Potter's that man to win us a Premier League. I don't think, he's the one to take us to the next level. I think the best thing for me is have him till next Jan, and then from next Jan we can invest in a big long-term manager, because I think he's an interim manager right now, as we speak. So I need these likes to go up, guys, because we're going to be ending in about 10 minutes. So everyone get these likes up now. Maybe Mount will show Potter the angry eye. Ooh, he gets it. He gets it. He must do angry eyes in the mirror. And maybe do some TikTok dance as well. Igbali got the jet ready, and in fact, he's waiting, man. He's waiting to get that time ready to get going. Remember Birmingham top boy. I can't. Top boy is very new. Roman's done fucking absolutely so much for us, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll try, Marcus. If I'm around, if I'm awake, I will try to do that. Any plans? I'll be at them when we have hit 1K. Appreciate it. Not really. I mean, we continue, guys. We continue the streams. We continue support. I just need everyone to ensure that you guys have the notification bell, that like button going, so we can continue to have 93 viewers consistently, because that's what you want. But yeah, I mean, I've already hit 1K a couple of times on different channels, so I think it's a great milestone. But the thing I appreciate, guys, is everyone just watching. Everyone watching, coming, seeing the same faces here, seeing the same names here. That's what I want to see consistently. So I need everyone to ensure that the notification bell is on, so I can see that. Big up to Mixtep, who's the 1,000 sub. Noah says, Matt, seriously. Yeah, I mean, again, like, you're in your own lane right now. You guys are absolutely killing it right now. You guys are on the top of the league, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens if you guys can win the league. It was a bit more interesting to see who's. Yeah, I mean that, and again, like, it doesn't stop with Chelsea, man. It doesn't stop with Chelsea. Like, we get players in, but the next thing, players are gonna start getting out, and that'll be very interesting to see. With my boy D-Bridge, been here from the start. Big up to my man. Fabrizio, breaking news. What's Fab saying? Is the here we go here, guys? Is the here we go officially here? There's no breaking news for Fab. Oh, damn. Used to be troll. There's no breaking news for Fab. Come on, please. No, I don't think we're gonna here we go now. I think we'll get a here we go maybe in about 12 hours or so, if anything. But it will be the biggest here we go on Twitter ever. It will break Twitter. Like, it will absolutely break Twitter. Like, the amount of people who'll be online, the amount of people who'll be waiting for the here we go is insane, man. It's absolutely insane. Get those final comments in, guys. We'll be wrapping up in about 10 minutes. So I need everyone's final comments. We're gonna try and push it to see how long we can wait till if we can possibly see it here. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano. You guys, we got 80 people in here, but we still got. I love this picture, guys. I don't know if you guys like this picture. We got my boy Blue Cloud too. Says, and it is. Egg Barley is happy to travel abroad to Enzo to get the deal done if he has to. Chelsea loses, says Plasma. Oh my god. Man, you hate us because you ain't us. That's facts. Another key want Tobo to be stopped. Lolo has Tobo got. See, I mean, you're just saying yourself that you sleep well at night, blah blah blah. But man, I'm telling you, really really scared of Chelsea. I'm telling you right now, 100% scared of Chelsea. I hope Kante signs a new contract. Here's the thing with Kante, yeah. He's gonna be a hit or miss because the thing is with Kante is, what if he gets injured? Like he's gone through his little surgery, blah blah blah, but he's still an injury prone player. I would try to get rid of him, to be honest with you. I don't think he's that player to kind of fix our problems. But guys, it is being confirmed, guys. It is being confirmed. Like, it is Enzo Day, guys. It is that Enzo Day. Just seeing if there's any breaking news, guys. And Pedro Porro was actually gone from Tottenham now. So guys, like, it's actually quite funny. He used to be a Tottenham, Tottenham, here we go. Tottenham's the first club to actually stuff up, but here we go. Like, that's crazy. Newcastle are very keen on Ruben Loftus-Cheek, but remains unsure on whether Chelsea will loan him out. Guys, do we loan Loftus-Cheek? No, we sell him. We don't loan him, we sell him. He needs to get sold ASAP, man. None of this fucking loan shit. Loan. No, we sell, man. We sell. Like, oh my god, bro. I fucking hate this loaning shit we do. No, just sell the guy. He's not good enough. Rather have Kante than let him go. Yeah, but we can get some decent money for him. And then if he stays and he keeps getting injury prone, then what happens there? Probably not. Harry Kane's probably a failed player. He should have stayed at he should have left, but he didn't. Decided to have his career at Tottenham. Like, what the hell? Money Mace is in the chat, guys. Money Mace. Oh my, Money Mace. Money Mace looks great in an Arsenal shirt, guys. What we're saying. I feel like if we don't resign Kante, end up PSG an absolute ball. I mean, yeah, he can, but will we be upset? Like, guys, when we think about it, Kante is very injury prone. Does he help us bring this team to the next level? You should do a collab with Johnny, says Money Mace. I've said multiple times, and I'll say this right now one more time. If Johnny Minerals FC wants to have a civil debate, I'm all for it. Me, him, we can go on Lewis' stream. Lewis can have his own stream. Lewis can moderate. You can have the Mason Mount in versus, you can represent the Mason Mount in. I can represent the Mason Mount out. If you want to have a 2v2, there's Kai I can get. There's Chavi we can get. So we can have a 3v3. If you want to have a civil debate, we can help Lewis out, get him, some attraction and stuff. We can help my boy Lewis, and your friend as well. Let me know. I know Jordan doesn't want to have a debate. Anyway, if we have a private debate, whatever, I'm always up for it. Johnny never wants to do it. He doesn't come onto Lewis' stream anymore because he's too scared about it. If we have a civil debate and not attacks, DMs are open. DM me, DM Lewis. Lewis can do a stream, and it can be me versus you. It can be a 2v2. It can be 3v3. It can be a 4v4. Whatever you want. If you got the people to support you, get the people to support you. We can get Lewis to negotiate. That's what you want. You want to do that? Send a DM to me or Lewis. Yeah, let's have it right. I don't know what Alex was doing, man. What? I think he was shooting like a coyote or something. I don't know what that guy does, man. In North Carolina, I was supposed to go this year, but I'm not anymore. I'm going the year after, and I'm like, thank God I'm not going. But I don't want to see the fucking Alex might shoot me, man. Midfielders Kante would be great for depth to play games. Fully fit would be a plus. Yeah, but will he be fit? Like, will he be fit? No. We have to be Pin, who says Kante x Enzo will be OP. It will be, but is Kante fit enough to consistently start? Can he start on Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Like, can he start? Or do we start him once every 3-4 months? I don't know. Declared he was shooting the mailman for stepping on his lawn. That was something Alex would do. Man, America is a weird place, man. It's funny. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, man. I don't know what that was doing. Reece James is back for Fulham game. I would not force him in. I would not even play him Fulham. I think I will keep him for Champions League. So we've got Fulham, and then we've got West Ham. So I would not bring him on Fulham, and then I would rotate him on for West Ham, and then start him Dortmund. Money Mace, you're absolutely right for once. Gusto is a baller, man. Absolute baller from Gusto. Yeah, Malo Gusto. Good morning. Good morning to Mr. Agi Mandala Agi. We got to my boy. Says, good morning, Gunner. Please, I need to ask, have Chelsea signed Enzo not please? We are waiting for. It's not official, but it is possibly going to happen. Mr. Moses, please stop spamming. But if we get Enzo and all our players stay fit, we are winning the season Champions League with or without Bonner. Remember, he's probably a madman like Roman. He's showing him, man. He's showing he is a madman. Kante will be back for Champions League game. Again, does he even start? Or does he start and then he becomes unfit? I don't know. Well, knowing that if we had more players in the midfield like Georgie who don't get injured, Kante less likely. Again, that's another false statement. Oh, Jorginho made Kante injured. No, Kante made himself injured. That's how he is physically. He's physically just injured. Majority of the time. So you can't say, oh, Jorginho was slow. That's the role. You don't like the role, you fucking leave. I don't you know, man. Klopp reaction to Enzo signing will be so tasty. Klopp, why will Klopp care? I bet to cheers, my boy Sibs. Good Enzo evening. We have that banned from this channel, guys. Banned from this channel. Only I say it when we're laughing at him, not with him. And Wesley Fofana will be back soon, 100%. But again, another player, man. We just took that risk and it just didn't work out, man. I hope he doesn't keep getting injured, man. Breaking news, well, that Joe Shields has officially started his post at Chelsea's co-director of recruitment. He was the I think the Foden recruiter at Manchester City, if I'm not mistaken. So we got another co-director of recruitment from Athletic. Is this a Johnny is this a Johnny burner account or something? Okay, let's do that before we end up. All right, let's do Chelsea's best 11. That's a good idea, Sibs. Good idea. Let's do Chelsea's best 11 before we wrap up, guys. And we'll see if there's any more breaking news. So Chelsea's best 11, guys. What are we saying? Because that show for fun needs to go on loan, says Pablo. Yeah, I think he needs to go on loan. I would rather him than Havertz, to be fair. So I say we will probably play with more of a 3-2. Or do we play more with like this? No, we don't have minions. We play with something like this. So our best is Kepa in goals. Kepa in goals. We got James on the right. If say this is like a Champions League final, yeah, we got Silva here. Better the shield or Fofana, guys? Who do we start here? Better the field, but better the shield or Fofana? We'll come back to that one. Come back to it. Johnny did say he will see you at the bridge, Matt. When did he say that? Because I'm not fucking going to the bridge. I don't fucking live in England. And he knows that. Kepa, better the shield. Says Bipian, better the shield or Fofana? Husband says Fofana. Thiago, better the shield. I don't know, guys. Who do we better the shield? Fofana, better the shield. It's very even, guys. I'm gonna say better the shield for now. Because I think it's came in and made his mark for now, but Fofana it's not hard for Fofana to get in. Left back Cucurella. Now we're getting the midfield. Maybe meant the Westgate Bridge. Man, that's a place you don't want to meet in person, mate. Because we know what happens when people go in and have a walk there. I'm not going to say what happens, but we know what happens there. Chua says Haswin. Better shield, stronger. We need some. Yeah. Again, you can play Fofana besides better shield. CM Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. And then next to him, as if he's fully fit, you got a Kante. Then you got a Felix. And you got Sterling. And you got Woodrick. And I guess you got Havertz. We don't really have another striker until Nkunku comes. Pablo Hall, no. I think Hall's done good, but I don't think he's good enough to consistently start. Like this is if we're playing in a final, Mason Mount, bro. Where's Mount? Mount's on the fucking bench. Mount. His worst card as well. Mount on the bench. So it is. And Cuckoo is not here till August. We're talking about January. If we're talking August, yeah, and Cuckoo gets here. And then Cuckoo goes here. So that will be our best 11 for August. So you got Fernandez, Kante, but if they're fit, this is fully fit from August. But if we're talking January, right, we're talking in 3 weeks. This will be our starting 11 for 3 weeks. Let's say we play Borussia Dortmund, second leg. It's a must-win game. This is what we start if everyone's fit, right? Zakaria, true. We can't play Zakaria with Fernandez. Guys, Zakaria or Kante or Kovacic. Again, that's so good. It gives us so many options now. You know, like that, bro. Enzo Fernandez just fucking fills in such a good spot. Free the what does that have to do with anything we're saying? Free the dates. But that's the most facts you've said all day, mate. Money Mace. It's funny. They doesn't do nothing with team. Not Sloan or Sterling. Me either, but I think it's better than Mount. No, I think Sterling's a better right winger than a left winger. Or I guess you can play them. You can play them inverted if you want them to shoot. So you can do this, but Sterling plays better on the right than on the left. Hi, brother. Do you believe we will go? No, I don't think Declan Rice will ever be at this football club. He's not good enough for this football club. I don't see him ever coming to this club. You want another DM, whatever? You go for someone like a what's his name? The La Liga guy, the guy from Mönchengladbach. There's much better options who we can go and get for cheaper. But that's something we can have a conversation from January to August. Not something we need to kind of discuss on as we speak right now. But what are we saying about this lineup, guys? What are we saying about this lineup? Are we convinced this lineup can kind of win us something big? Yeah, Sterling plays better at the right wing. He's done it multiple times. We got a Benfica fan saying Chelsea come to Lisbon to present the same proposals already rejected, but they think that person is different. Do you know what to play the release clause? No, we paid the release clause, but then we backed out the release clause. So like we didn't officially pay yet. Now we're kind of coming back to pay it again. You know, so we actually backed out of it. Backup left winger. I mean, we have that Maduka kid for the right. So you play like you can have Sterling here and then put Maduka here. You know, or like so. Yeah, we get a backup, but that's not at the moment priority. Tabori on his way to Portugal on his private jet. If anyone goes, it's Egbali. He's one who set up. No, there's no breaking news on this, guys. Murray Hutchinson. I forgot about Murray Hutchinson. Yeah, Murray Hutchinson. Good afternoon, family members. Steve from Zambia. We get to you. I'm Enzo Fernandez. Just before the transfer window, 100%. We need him before that transfer window so he can come in. But Rice is proven in the toughest league in the world, but he's fighting relegation as we speak. So I know a player, fighting relegation. Ruben Neves, but that's a player who at least stands out week in, week out. If Declan Rice is West Ham's best player, he's worth 120 million. He should be shining, even though the team's doing bad around him. He should be having a good individual performance, like Malo Gusto. Leon at 7th, but Malo Gusto is still performing week in, week out. He's still performing better than last time. That's what a young player is supposed to perform better than last time. So even someone, like Enzo Fernandez, Benfica doesn't win all their games, but when they lose, he still performs well. So that's what you need to play. Declan Rice, when the team's not performing, he's not performing. I don't want players for that type of money to hold his hand. If he was 30 million, yeah, whatever. But he's not. He's 120 million again. Kessie, true. 100% coming will play Benfica. Facts. We still got Ben. Yeah, we got Ben for the left back. The most shameless club members to be Enzo. Yeah. Again, we're in 10th position, but we're still getting these players done, man. We're still getting these players done, even though we're 10th. How does that work? We just have a big attraction. Are these getting doubled on purpose, or are you guys typing them twice? No, I was just typing them twice. What? Guys, don't spam the comments because you guys keep typing them twice. It's confusing me. It's funny. Glazers out is trending on Twitter as we speak. Ziyech, a backup player to have as if you sell him. Again, maybe if Matson comes in, you got Matson, Hall, Chilwell, Cucurella. One needs to go. Maybe do we loan someone, sell someone? We'll see. FFP Chelsea needs to be sorted. Stop. Well, what evidence do you have against us? Again, Chelsea are playing it smart. You know, if you don't understand football, you don't understand football. I'm sorry, but we're paying in installments, and we're paying in long-term installments, and that's how we're getting away with it. People could do this for years, but no one ever did it. Like, it's very smart. And you think Top Bowie comes in and gets a transfer ban in his first window? You know, give us a transfer ban. I don't care. You know, if we get Enzo Fernandez, right? You get Gusto and Nkuku in August. I'll happily take a transfer ban until next Jan, a year ban. We've already sorted half our August window anyway now, so maybe he's planning if a ban happens. Cole, another player who comes in. Glaze is out. This is the GOAT. Frankie De Jong. Enzo, yeah, De Jong. What's the one thing I want? Yeah, they don't want to. We're mid-table 10th, but we're still attracting players. We still got all this money. Like, again, you're probably a Man United fan. Unfortunately, you know, even though you're sitting 4th, you're not getting any players, but we're still getting players, man. We're still splashing that cash. I don't know if we ever go back to a back three. I don't know if we ever do that again. Not sure. Giving who money? Yeah, of course, we're giving the club money. Yeah, no shit. Chelsea scared me, says Terry. Yeah, Terry said that about Arsenal as well. And he was right. Like, he was right. You know, we should be scared of Arsenal. They're first on the fucking table. Like, they're good. Should we be scared of Chelsea? Absolutely, you should be scared of Chelsea. Like, Terry's absolutely right. You should be scared of Chelsea. These teams that understand how good we're going to become. You're like, you saw Arsenal have their rebuild took them 4 seasons. Ours is not even half a season. Liverpool are going to take years to do it. Right, so guys, I need everyone to stop the video and like it, guys. We're not ending the stream until we get 100 likes. So come on. I wouldn't start Selena yet. I would slowly get him integrated. Maybe play him in an FA Cup game soon. But I think Kevin's done really well for us to see that. I will love it. I think I deserve it. When Raw fans complain, yeah, exactly. When Raw fans start to complain and start to complain and everything, that's when you know they're scared. So when you know they are scared, guys. They're scared. They're scared. They're scared. There's no breaking news. Anything. Big up to my boy Santiago. I hope you're well, Santiago. Guys, I'm just looking if there's any breaking news. Havertz is more likely to be sold with the Arab. Yeah, I mean Havertz is someone who wants to play Champions League football, despite him not getting us to Champions League football. It doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. But yeah, Salim, I would not give a shit if Havertz goes. He can take his boyfriend Mount with him. No, there's no breaking news anywhere. The journalists didn't have with the I or it's the advanced tweet, the advanced. Nothing is breaking the news. See if there's anything on Instagram or if any sources has messaged me. No. Even if he does join, how does he get on the Champions League squad? Who is not going on the list? Who? And you're talking about Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez fucking walks in our team, man. The guy doesn't even need to speak English. He still walks in our team. Have now 3 scored Chelsea in the new stadium. Yeah, 100% needs to stay. That's our next investment. Royal fans are sulking. Them is sulking. Yeah, Royal fans. When Royal fans complain, when Royal fans start to cry, that's when you know they are scared. But I'm gonna probably end it off here, guys. That's gonna be it for today's stream. An hour and 20. There's no breaking news coming through. We've just discussed Enzo Fernandez. Really, guys, this whole stream's been Enzo. And I appreciate them, guys. We reached 1K today, but this will be our starting 11 for the coming season till August. I think that's the best thing we can do. Guys, click this link, guys. Chelsea Perspective is live right now, so click that link there if you guys want to follow my Twitter for any updates, guys. So when I go live, if you don't have the notification bell on and you're always on Twitter, follow the Twitter as I put in the chat. What, guys? Last comments, guys. Get your last comments in before we wrap it up, guys. Click that link here. Chelsea Perspective is live. He's talking more Enzo Fernandez. So if there's any breaking news, he will say it. So I've done the 10:30 to 11:30 breaking news segment. Now he's gonna do 11:30 to 2:30 breaking news segment. So go over there. Lashana Menendez, please talk to Enzo. Lashana Martinez is not gonna talk to Enzo. Everyone probably get Enzo Fernandez. Please go 100%. Enzo Fernandez, get him over the line, get him a done deal at Chelsea. If he comes to this club, we will succeed. But until next time, guys, appreciate every single one who has joined. Everyone like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me just add in Cuckoo to this. Whatever happens, I need to see Havertz in another position. Again, you're not going to play a player like in Cook. Again, Havertz is not good enough to play his position around him. That's why Mason Mount has never played as an 8 because he's not good enough to change the system around him. So Havertz has played behind the striker, and I say he's done pretty average, but I don't think it's good enough, man. I don't think it's good enough. But be with everyone who's joined today. We're going to wrap it up here. Guys, we're so close to signing a midfielder. So let's play Jose Mourinho being happy. Come on. We're so close to signing.